I'm Kerrod for Australian Golf Digest, and if you are struggling with the tempo of your golf swing, well, this is the video for you. I'm going to show you my favorite drill to work on this element of your swing. Let's get stuck in. Golf swing tempo, it's something that I hear a lot of recreational golfers trying to work on, and one of the biggest causes for a poor tempo, poor sequencing, and frustrations for those players who really struggle with their ball striking all boils down to their backswing being way too fast, which causes a poor sequence between the club, the arms, and the body, and that is what is going to set up a better tempo to your golf swing. So let's look at what the recreational golfer generally does in their golf swing. As they take the club back, they'll usually go too fast with their hands. All of a sudden, their upper body hasn't turned. They will then try and crank their body up, but you can see we've lost the structure of our arms. So then by the time I swing down, my arms are out of position, and then they've got to rush through to try and get that contact, which very rarely happens how they would wish. So how do we work on this tempo? Well, an understanding of tempo is that we use the backswing to set up the downswing. We don't try and rip this club back to try and get ourselves into a position where you coil yourself up to create a lot of speed. If you think about nearly every other sport that you play, if you're holding a tennis racket, for example, you are moving in such a manner where you are setting up the powerful follow through. Same with baseball, same with anything where you're trying to project an object in a forward direction. The golf ball is down here. We don't need to crank this backswing up really quickly to try and get the most distance out of our shots. So here's a great exercise I want you to follow. You're going to set up to a golf ball, and very slowly, very consciously, you're going to exhale, you're going to relax, you're going to get yourself into what you feel like is a lead arm level position with the ground. From here, you're then going to try and get that golf club swinging through towards the target, finishing nice and tall. And by doing so, it's going to give you a greater awareness of slowing down that backswing. Objectively, what we're looking for is a 3-to-1 ratio. That means that your backswing takes 3 times as long as it takes for you to get that club back to the ball. So as we go back, exhale, slow and structured, stop, and then accelerate through. Once you've done that a couple of times, you've got the feeling, let's put that into play up at the golf ball. By doing so, it'll set the club in a better position because you've got that perfect 3-to-1 ratio that you see with the professionals.